The star forward from LSU has made it clear she wants to leave an incredible legacy behind. Quote, I'm going to be a basketball model, influencer, businesswoman, fashion girly, podcaster, unapologetic, take my friends and family, or my family and friends, set records, create history, be the first, set trends, win at everything in life. Reese wrote, my goal in life is to be a billionaire, and I will, without a doubt.
Kevin Love recently took a jab at Angel Reese. I'm taking the under, he said. With that simple line, Kevin Love just dropped a truth bomb on Angel Reese's bold ambitions. And now, some of her fans are calling him weird for it. But take a moment and ask yourself, when was the last time someone told you what you needed to hear, not just what you wanted to hear? That's really what's at the core of this whole controversy. Something people aren't talking about.
Angel Reese was out there and she was proclaiming her career goals, I guess. And Kevin Love weighed in on this. I mean, that's all you could say.
While most are busy criticizing a two-time NBA champion for being brutally honest, they're missing the bigger lesson about what true success actually takes. So here's how it all unfolded.
I'm going to be a basketball player, model, influencer, businesswoman, fashion girly, podcaster, unapologetic, take care of my family, friends.
Angel Reese shared a bold vision for her future. On social media, she laid out what could only be described as an ambitious life plan, far beyond just basketball. She said she wanted to be a basketball player, model, influencer, businesswoman, fashion icon, podcaster, an unapologetic success in every area of life. She promised to take care of her family, break records, set trends, and win at everything. The most striking part? She said she'd pursue all of it equally and become a billionaire without a doubt.
That was the post right here to all of this she was talking about. Kevin Love says, I'm going to go ahead and take the under. I mean, that's funny. That is dry humor. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Her fans are losing their little ever-loving minds, their little pea-picking minds.
Now, we all have dreams. But this kind of optimism caught a lot of attention. The LSU star forward made it clear she wants to leave a lasting legacy. I'm going to be a basketball player, model, influencer, businesswoman, fashion girly, podcaster, unapologetic. Take care of my family and friends, set records, make history, be the first, set trends.
Minds. You're losing your minds. Bless your little old stinking hearts. I mean, just, they're out of control. Look at this. Kevin Love is so weird. Hating Angel Reese is a trend. People see engagement it brings, so they hop on the bandwagon. Well, that's certainly why I'm here.
Win at everything. My goal is to be a billionaire, and I will, without a doubt. But while dreaming big is great, some people in the league aren't afraid to bring in a dose of realism. That's where Kevin Love stepped in with his now famous response. I'm going to take the under.
Yet these people are like, look, make no mistake. Angel Reese better pray to the lords and gods she has a career as good as Kevin Love. I mean, let's not have the Kevin Love slant. We're not going to have that slander in here.
In betting terms, that means he's not buying into the idea she'll achieve all of that. And can you really blame him? Her fans, though, lost it. They called Kevin Love weird for even commenting. Some went as far as accusing him of tearing down a successful black woman, turning what was essentially career advice into something personal. Others even brought up his mental health advocacy, as if that disqualified him from speaking on someone's goals. But here's the thing. Kevin Love has credibility.
Life is a series of choices. You cannot have it all. It's a myth. It's a mistake. It's a fallacy. And unlike Shaq and all these guys that genuflect in front of Angel Reese and make sure they tell her what you want to, a woman that can't make a layup, Shaq was calling the GOAT of LSU.
A 15-year NBA veteran with a championship ring, who once averaged 26 points and 12 rebounds in his prime, his words carry weight. Yet those four simple words sent some of Reese's fans into a frenzy. The backlash was intense. But what did Kevin Love really say? He simply expressed doubt that anyone
should be some elder statesman in the basketball world that should be telling her, hey, baby girl, look, I get it, but you may be trying to do too much here. If you try to take it all on, you're probably not going to ever fix your layup.
let alone a young athlete still developing, could truly excel at multiple careers all at once. It's easy to forget. Even the greatest athletes in history struggled when they tried to split their focus too much. Love's comment wasn't a personal attack. It was a reality check that few have the courage to give out loud. And that's what makes this moment stand out.
But Kevin Love was a prodigious rebounder. But that's his best shot ever. It's the truth, and I get it.
What Angel said reflects something we hear often from people her age: the desire to have it all. But success, real, lasting, elite-level success, requires focus, sacrifice, and sometimes tough choices. And unlike legends like Shaq, who has publicly crowned Angel the GOAT of LSU basketball, yes, even while she struggles to make basic layups in the WNBA, Kevin Love chose honesty over flattery. He didn't tear her down. He simply pointed out that nobody, no matter how gifted, can dominate 10 careers at once. That level of hype from someone like Shaq might feel empowering.
Literally, being honest with an attractive woman, being honest with is like one of the hardest things in the world for men. And so Angel Reese gets to live in this fantasy.
But it creates a dangerous bubble, one where fantasy replaces reality. We've seen this happen before. Unchecked praise can derail promising athletes who are still in the early stages of their careers. Here's the hard truth. Development happens when someone pushes you, not when everyone around you praises you for everything except your actual game. Angel Reese is struggling with close-range shots as a post player.
Have it all, and I'm going to provide for my family and friends, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do... And someone, hey, slow down. Just slow down.
She doesn't need celebration. She needs coaching, reps, and refinement. But honest feedback, especially to female athletes with big personalities or major social media followings, is becoming rare. Too many people are afraid to speak up, worried they'll be labeled a hater. So instead, Angel finds herself surrounded by yes people who cheer for the brand, but ignore the basics.
This whole thing of we can conquer the world, and it's Wakanda forever, and it's a Black Panther, is now she's the Black Panther, and she's the woman king.
When Shaq calls her the GOAT, she starts believing she's already arrived. So, of course, it makes sense to her to also be a billionaire fashion mogul, podcaster, and media star, all while playing pro ball. But someone needs to say, slow down, focus, build the foundation first. So what really helps her more? Kevin Love suggesting she focus on perfecting her craft, or legends like Shaq giving her titles she hasn't earned yet.
Because LeBron James doesn't. He's got he's got enough money that he can pretend that he has it all, and so he can launch some uninterrupted media company that loses millions of dollars every year.
One offers her a path to growth. The other builds a fantasy that will eventually collapse. Trying to do everything will likely lead to mediocrity in all of it. Even Michael Jordan struggled when he left basketball for baseball. That move proved even the greatest can't master everything at once. It's like trying to dribble 3 basketballs during a championship game. You might keep them bouncing for a bit, but you'll never make it to the hoop. Look at other legends. LeBron James. He built his business empire after dominating the NBA. Serena Williams? She pursued fashion after cementing her place as one of the greatest tennis players ever. Mastery comes first. Everything else follows. Why? Because our brains aren't built to excel in multiple high-pressure fields at once. Every switch between basketball, podcasting, modeling, and business drains energy and focus. Athletes today can absolutely have multiple passions, but they need to time them right. The most successful ones built greatness in their sport before branching out. Excellence requires hard decisions. You can't train 8 hours a day and also run a brand full-time. Something always suffers. Athletes who try to juggle it all often.
Dude, look, no one has a perfect life, although many lives are better than others based on the decisions and the discipline and the choices that you make.
End up being average across the board instead of extraordinary in one area. The have-it-all fantasy is especially risky for young stars. Social media makes it look easy, but behind every glamorous multi-hyphenate is a long list of compromises. As my dad always said, nothing is handed to you. You go out and work for it. But that work has to be focused. So, what can we really take away from all this? Those 4 words from Kevin Love, "I'm taking the under," might be exactly what Angel Reese needed. Not to crush her dreams, but to save them. Because legends aren't built on hype. They're built on fundamentals. Instead of attacking Kevin Love, maybe we should be asking, why does real feedback trigger so many people? Because at the end of the day, Angel Reese has real talent. But only focused, disciplined development will make sure that talent doesn't go to waste.